my best advice for people is follow opportunity. I always hear this a lot. I hear it a lot. Wow, I wish I had had the opportunities. I wish somebody had given me the chance. And I got to tell you, I think opportunity is knocking all the time. It's just most people don't want to listen. And they certainly don't like the when they open the door, it's a big scary monster on the other side. They slam it closed really fast. They go, oh God, I can't do that. Oh, that would be too risky. And I'm like, really? Are you sure it's too risky? Are you sure it's not maybe just the right amount of risk? And so that's what I look for. I look for, at the time in my life, how much risk am I willing to take for the kind of upside? And am I going to really enjoy? Am I going to thoroughly put myself into something? Because that full contact sport is where I've always found the most fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mentioned Glenn Stone just seconds ago, but that was actually something I asked him because I get frustrated when I see people saying I'm looking for that opportunity of a lifetime. If I just get that one opportunity, and I think it's kind of a muscle that the more that you start paying attention, you realize there's opportunity every day. And if for those who are more aggressive, you can go and create opportunity every day. And that was something with his answer. He said that he doesn't understand why no one sees the opportunities that he sees, and it frustrates him to no end because he'll walk into a grocery store or anywhere and he's constantly looking at all these different ways that they could be doing things better. So
I see that all the time too. There was a period of my life where I was into operations a lot, both at Westwood and other places. And it's a weird thing when you start getting into operations and efficiency. Every time you turn around, you just see inefficiency. It's like you can't help it, and that's funny. Like that is opportunity though. That, like, let's face it, many years ago you could be standing on a street. I did it. Like I stood in the parking lot of EA waiting for a taxi that never showed up, and I'm like, oh my God, there's got to be a better solution than this, And if you think about it, that was opportunity, right? That could have been the idea that's inspired an Uber-like app at that point. People have these all the time, epiphanies of life would be so much better if blank. I just wish you could do a blank, but they're not listening. Like they're not tuned into the fact that might be the opportunity, and maybe they actually have the skill set to deliver it. So that, whenever you're really frustrated with the world and you go, oh my God, I can't believe this is so broken, you might want to look at that really carefully. Maybe that's your next opportunity. Maybe that's the place where you could do something different. Might be too, at the end of the day, there's some great games out there where it was like, oh, I can't believe nobody's made a game that does this and this. And it's usually those very easy to describe interactions that become hits.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the rule of business, right? If you can't put your business plan on a napkin, it's too complex.